Hey everybody, so Life Lesson Friday for November 3rd, 2023. We're getting towards the end of the year, but the life lesson for today is challenging yourself. And that's a big part of achieving anything is you first have to figure out A, what you want to go after, but B, you have to challenge yourself because there's two things about setting a goal. One, it has to be something you care about, right? Like nobody's going to actually, you could set a goal for whatever you want, but if you don't care about it, you're going to be less likely to stick at the process of getting there. But the other piece of that is it has to challenge you. It can't be something that's so easy that you're like, oh, and I've heard lots of people that say, okay, set your to-do list and go do the easy things and it'll make you feel better. And it does make you feel better. But if all you ever do is the easy things, you're not challenging yourself, right? So you have to challenge yourself on occasion. And so the reason why I've got all these medals behind me, I'm going to do this video in front of my medals, is none of these would be here if I didn't challenge myself. None of these awards that I've won would be here if I didn't challenge myself on the athletic side of my life, right? Like, it wouldn't be there. These, are from some of the races that I've done, some of the masters level races that I've done across the country, right? I've got my state championship one back here. I've got Southwest Conference from when I was in college. Yes, I'm that old. Southwest Conference was still a thing. I've got the state championship that I coached. And so, there's a lot of things that show, yes, that I was successful, that it shows that I challenged myself, right? And that's the key, is that you have to challenge yourself. Because some of these are participation, because I didn't win, right? I challenged myself, but I got beat by somebody. And so they're a participation medals. A lot of them are medals that I won and earned because I placed first, second, third, either overall or in an age group. All these awards are, first place awards. So I'm not saying all this to brag, but I'm saying this to say you have to challenge yourself. And one of the things I'm in the middle of right now is I don't really particularly love running super long miles because I'm more of a middle distance guy. But I know that in order to run fast, I have to put in the work and build the foundation of endurance. And so the only way to do that is to put yourself to where you have to endure something. To build endurance, you have to endure something. And so the last few weeks, I've been running 60 to 70 miles a week. This week, I may even hit 80, depending on how far I decide to go tomorrow. Because I'm already at 70 before I add in tomorrow's mileage. So it's a matter of challenging yourself to be able to push yourself to the next level. Because all of us could stop and say, oh, I'm fine where I am. But and you've probably heard this before, if you're not moving forward, you're moving backward. Because nobody stays still in time. Like you can't grab that and stay still. So either your career is heading forward or you're falling behind people. Right? Your health is heading forward and you're getting healthier, or you're not, right? Because age is a part of that factor, right? If you're an athlete, you're either improving and getting better towards your ultimate goal, or you're not. And all of that comes out when you actually go to compete, right? All of that comes out if you're in your career when you go get your annual evaluation, or you do a presentation that you didn't prepare for properly because you figured, I've made it this far, I can just coast. And so you have to challenge yourself in every part of life. You have to challenge yourself with your relationships, because it's not going to grow and it's not going to become, a flourishing, love-full relationship. And just like, with finances is the same thing, because Let's say you take $200 and you put it in your mattress, right? And you don't put it to work. You don't challenge it to work for you. You just put it in your mattress. Well, if we all did that in 1990, that $200 that we pull out of the mattress today would be worth what? Like $50 compared to the way inflation's worked and everything. I mean, like it's not worth much. But if you had put that $200 to work for you, whether it's in the stock market or in an investment somewhere else, or you bought something that you knew would appreciate in value, more than likely that $200 could have grown. I mean, who knows how much it could be, but it'd probably be more than $1,000 by now, from 1990 to now. And so, if you don't challenge yourself, you're not going to move forward. And if you don't move forward, you're wasting the opportunity. You're missing the chance to excel, to achieve success, to see the next big thing for your life. So challenge yourself. I challenge myself every day, not just running, but in all aspects of life. I challenge myself every week to do these videos, because sometimes it's not easy. It's not something I want to do necessarily on some given, Fridays. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to do a video. I don't feel motivational. I don't feel like I'm, but I do it because I've challenged myself to do it every Friday. I've challenged myself to do a Monday Matters video every Monday. I've challenged myself to put out content to help people, because I'm a coach. I help people get to where they want to be. That's what I do. And I'm leaning into that, and it pays off. It's paying off. Not as quickly as I would like to from like a bank account standpoint, but it's definitely paying off. And people daily share their successes with me. And that's a huge thing, right? And so even though sometimes I don't want to do this stuff, I know that if I do it, I'm going to challenge myself, and it's going to grow, and the people that it touches are going to grow, and it's going to be an amazing, helpful thing for everybody. So what is it that you are not challenging yourself to do? Because there's something all of us are not challenging ourselves to do and follow through on. So what is it that you're not challenging yourself on, and how can we as a community help you get there?